Hi loves, happy Tuesday. I hope that you're all well, happy, and at peace. I'm so excited to be doing today's Talk with Tyy Tuesday, and after a period of self-reflection and healing, I'm ready to dive into a topic that I think we can all relate to, which is our winter arc. We all go through seasons in life, and the winter arc is that time when things slow down, get a little quiet, and we're faced with moments of deep introspection. This is a great period of time to really use the coldest and darkest days of the year to really refocus and lock in. So I'm going to explore how to navigate your winter arc, overcome seasonal depression, and finish the year strong. So if you're interested, let's get into it. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Tyla. Thanks so much for joining me for today's Talk with Tyy Tuesday. I just want to start by saying that I missed you guys so much and I hope that you guys are all doing well. Over this time, so many things happened. I went through so many transitions, so many things and chapters closing out in my life, and it was a whole journey for me that was really necessary and needed. So I'm happy to be back and just expressing the things that I experienced and explored and going into this next season and chapter with you guys. Collectively, we have been going through so many shifts and transitions within these past couple of months, and we're coming up into the winter days where a lot of people tend to experience seasonal depression. We're in the last quarter of the year, so naturally things start to shift. The energy becomes a lot different, especially during the winter. It's colder, it's darker, especially depending on where you live. And not only that, but the holidays are coming up, so sometimes it can get a little frantic, and it's just so many emotions and things going on when it comes to this part of the year. The winter is the perfect time to really pour into yourself, practice self-reflection, introspection, and healing, and really take that time to go within. In the winter, nature slows down. The trees let go of their leaves, animals hibernate, and even the sun seems to take a break. This season is perfect for resting, recharging, and reflecting. It's important to honor this natural rhythm and give ourselves permission to slow down. Take a moment to check in with yourself. How have you been feeling? Where's your energy at? Slowing down doesn't mean that you stop. It only means that you're taking intentional steps to evaluate where you are. Winter's also a great time to reflect on everything you've achieved thus far. This year may have flown by, and sometimes it feels like we haven't done enough, but trust me, you've come a long way. Take some time to write down your wins, big or small, and celebrate them. Reflection is key to growth, so ask yourself, what goals did I achieve this year? What goals did I put on the back burner? Use this reflection to realign with your vision. It's okay if things shifted and now you have the opportunity to create a new plan moving forward. This may even, for some people, feel like a season of hibernation, solitude, isolation, which isn't necessarily a negative thing, especially if you can implement tools and strategies as well as things that you can incorporate into your day-to-day that really will help you to overcome these feelings of the winter. So before we even get into the goals aspect of it, because a major part of the winter arc is really taking the time to finish the year strong, focus on your goals, really be consistent, and just put your all into the last part of the year. Before we even get into that, we're going to talk about the emotional and healing aspects. So the first thing that is going to be really important to incorporate into the winter arc is going to be any form of mindfulness, meditation, or just practices that help you to stay grounded. Taking the time to really introspect, whether it's through journaling, whether it's through just speaking, it's really going to help you to stay connected to the present moment as well as to your emotions. That way you can learn how to work through them and not feel like they're working against you in this season. This is going to be really important, especially with the overwhelming energy that you may feel during this time, to take time to just pour into you, focus on yourself, focus on healing, focus on acknowledging what it is that you're feeling and what's coming up. So for me personally, I like to get outdoors as much as I can before it starts to get dark and gloomy. And I also do have a sunset lamp, which I do highly recommend because it does help to bring in that warm atmosphere. Another really important thing to focus on during your winter arc is going to be some form of physical movement. So I know for a lot of people during the winter arc, this is when they like to really lock in at the gym, focus on their physical goals and their physique. So doing some form of physical movement, whether that's going to the gym, doing more cardio, going for walks, or doing some light yoga, this is really going to help to release endorphins and energy, as well as help to release stress, anxiety, and depression. When it comes to this winter arc, It's really important to focus on what you're feeling and listening to your body as well. If you notice that some days you're just not feeling it or you need more rest than usual, allow yourself to have that rest. Another really great thing about the winter arc that I personally love is that since it's a great time for deep introspection, this gives us the opportunity to really refocus on what it is that we want when it comes to our goals and our purpose. A really good start would be creating a winter routine. So with the longer nights and shorter days, your routine might shift. So incorporate cozy self-care practices, but also schedule time for productivity. Find a balance between rest and progress. You can also set small, achievable goals. The big goals can feel overwhelming, especially when winter fatigue kicks in, so break your goals down into smaller, more manageable tasks and take things one step at a time. Really use this time to build discipline. Winter teaches us to be consistent even when motivation isn't always there. This season is an opportunity to build discipline, which will carry you into the new year even stronger than ever. Another major key is to limit distractions. So spend less time on things that drain your energy and more on what will nourish your mind and your body. With fewer distractions, you'll have more focus on your long-term vision. Remember, winter is just a season, and it prepares us for the bloom of spring. The work you put in now, even if it feels slow, will pay off when the energy shifts again. Think of the winter arc as planting seeds for the future. You're giving yourself the gift of patience, reflection, and preparation. When spring arrives, you'll be ready to blossom with all the goals you've nurtured during this time. So the winter arc is really just a great period for self-improvement, for elevation, stepping into a evolved version of yourself, and taking the time to really align with your goals and what it is that you want by the end of the year. So I'm wishing you guys so much peace, love, happiness, and abundance in this season. You guys got this winter arc in the bag, so let's finish out this year strong. If you did find these tips useful, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I do want to also mention that if you enjoyed this series, I do also have it now available as a podcast. So if you just want to listen to it while you're out about your day and you don't actually have time to sit and watch the video, I definitely will leave the link to the podcast version in the description as well as in the comments below if you're interested. And I thank you guys so much for watching and for joining me today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace and much love.